Alan, we'll start with last weekend and a nice cup win against Highfield.
Yeah, great team performance. Dominated the game. We spoke about last week how we done it in a 20-minute period. We actually dominated the whole game. Funnily enough, we found ourselves 2-0 down, but it was just they caught us on the break every time. They were quite good at the long ball, and their two strikers had a lot of pace, and they got us on the break. We found ourselves 2-0 down, but we battled our way back into it just by doing what we're good at, keeping the ball and knocking it about, and we got what we deserved there.
And there's also a lot of goals in the game. Obviously, that means you scored a lot, but then you conceded a lot as well. What do you take away from that?
Well, that as you spoke about last week as well, I kind of knew that they were going to score. They were going to score goals because they have, and they concede a lot. So we knew it was going to be one of them games there, but we were hoping that we could keep it a wee bit tighter at the back. But in their credit, Highfield's credit, their two strikers were very, very good. And they seemed to be really good on the break, and it caught us for a few of the goals. And again, an individual error again, but that happens in football. So I know we could do with just tightening up at the back a wee bit, maybe take that for it. But certainly going forward, attacking and possession-wise, and playing football, we were on point on Saturday.
And the character shown to win, that obviously is something that you can take forward to the rest of the games this season.
Yeah, we will never beat. That's the thing. We play right to the end, to the final whistle. Credit to the boys. That's what they do. I think we only led the game for a minute, and that was the 89th to 90th, which is all you need, to win the game. But credit to Strabo popping up there at the end and scoring the goal. Crockett as well. He kind of taken the game by the scruff of the neck, galvanised everybody, just dragged them along, as a captain should as well. He stood up and he was counted, and he scored a goal that was an absolute peach, and it just got everybody going and put us on our way.
Looking ahead now to Saturday, and it's a massive cup game against local rivals.
Yeah, derby game against the Waverley, tasty. It's what you want to do on a Saturday, you know what I mean? You want to play in these games. Where are they? They're down near the bottom of the table, we're near the top, but look, that goes out the window. It's a derby game. I know a lot of the Waverley boys, like Mick, everything he's done in the game, you got to give him respect. Cutch, young coach like Marcel, Taylor, Dens as well, who was involved with Hawick United last year, as our sponsor at Densy's. So, there's a lot of respect there, but for that 90 minutes, there'll be none, and we'll be wanting to beat them. They'll be wanting to beat us, and then after the game, we'll come together in the pub and be mates again, I guess.
And how does that affect, obviously you've played the game as well, how does that affect the boys on the pitch when it's a local derby? There's maybe a bigger crowd, there's a bit more atmosphere, it'll be different for the players.
It'll be good, I know, personally I used to love them, you're up for it for the Saturday, and it's a thing that goes on all week though after the game, because if you get beat or if you win, you're bouncing along the street, you're hoping people's asking you, you're rubbing it in their faces on the Saturday night, and it goes the other way. If you get beat, you kind of lie low and you hide. You probably don't go out on Saturday night because it's a local derby, but that's what it's about. Hawick's blessed with good football teams, and it's good when they meet, and we'll see what happens on Saturday.
And just finally, do you have a full squad to pick from? What's it looking like?
We're missing Nathan Gillies missing. He's away on a stag do, but apart from that, we're pretty good. Dean Fry, he's out injured. He had to sell at training last week, but he's been playing outfield. So we're still pretty strong. And coming off the back of the Highfield game, I'm hoping that we go in with that again and play football, because that's what we want to do, that's what we're coaching, that's what we're working on at training, and hopefully it's going to be a good game, and maybe not as tight as 5-4 or something like that, like it was on Saturday, needing an 89th minute winner, but it's going to be a good game. People should get up on Saturday and watch, because it'll be a good one.